Hey kindergartners, this is Mrs. Broom, the art teacher. Here is what we're going to be working on. You may recognize this fellow. This is Pigeon, and of course he wants to drive the bus. I drew a school bus, but the bus that he wants to drive is a different kind of bus. And here's another one. Here is Pigeon finds a hot dog. So he found a hot dog on the ground, he picked it up, and he's going to eat it. Ew. But these are speech bubbles, so when you draw your characters from the book in your illustrations, try and get a speech bubble going. This one says hi, and this one says, "This is my hot dog." You can read any of the Pigeon books that you want to read. There are a whole bunch of them out there. In our class, we read "Don't Let the Pigeon Drive the Bus." Then we drew the pigeon with our speech bubble. We got up and wiggled around a little bit, of course, which is what we usually do. And then we came back and we read Pigeon Finds a Hot Dog, and we drew our friend the duckling here. So, let me just show you how to draw these two characters from our book. The first step for Mr. Pigeon, let's draw the ground line first, because even though we know that birds fly, they are standing in our picture, in our illustration. So we're going to start with the pigeon. I'm going to draw his back. His body or his back looks like a letter D to me. A capital letter D. Or actually, it looks like a smile right there, doesn't it? Now, I'm going to draw him in this picture. He's facing left. I think this time I'm going to draw him facing to the right so he can be talking to the duckling. So he's got a long neck. And we'll just keep this here so we have an idea of what we're working towards, right? I'm going to put this white sort of collar on there, which is this. Now, his head's pretty big. It's close to being a circle. So do your best to draw a big circle because he does have a huge eyeball right there. So let's get that. Okay, that looks pretty good. Now we're going to draw the eye itself. And I think because he's going to be looking at the little duckling here, I'm going to draw his eye facing down so he can be talking to the duckling. Okay, we good? Now, we need to draw a mouth that's open because we are going to put the speech bubble in, so we want it to look like he's talking. So I'm going to draw a triangle here and a triangle like that. So now it looks like he's having a conversation with the duckling. All right. Now you see what this speech bubble looks like. It can be a circle. It can be any sort of shape that you want to draw. Just needs to look like he's saying something, and we've got that part with the beak, right? So I'm going to put a speech bubble here. I don't know what he's going to be saying yet. I haven't decided that. Okay, we only have a few more lines left for the pigeon. We need to put his wing on here. And if you look at this one, I made it so that he's holding a hot dog. So this wing is holding a hot dog, and this one is back. But that's just an idea. Alright, so I'm going to do this one like that. And the legs are easy. 2 vertical lines, 1, 2. And then he's got 3 little toes. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Ta-da, pigeon. And then all you have to do is color him. And you don't want to watch me color, that's no fun. Alright, so let's do... Let me fold my paper so we can see the duckling. And then again, in this one, I put the bus back there, a school bus, with some people in there. All right, so let's get our duckling here. He's little. He's smaller than the pigeon, as we see. Same basic body shape, except he's got a little ducktail. Ducktails go up in the back. So I'm going to make him shorter. He's going to be facing pigeon. I'm going to make his tail go up like that, sort of like a cat ear, and then come around. And there is my duck body. Get rid of this dark line like this. Okie doke. Now we need a neck, of course. And it's not as long as the pigeon because he's just a little duck. He's a duckling. Again, he has a circle head, similar to the pigeon. His lips are different, right? Ducks have a different mouth than other birds and different feet than other birds. So we'll get to that in a second. Let's get the head. Alright. And a big eye. His eye is blue in the book. I'm going to draw a big one. And I'm going to draw it looking at the pigeon. This one could be the book where I think the duckling finds a cookie. The pigeon is jealous. Alright, so make some duck lips on here. See, these are pointy. Duck lips are not pointy. They're sort of flat. Quack. Okay, so there's some duck lips. 2 little legs because he's just a little duckling. And a flat foot. And boom. Oh, hold up. I forgot the speech bubble. I'm going to draw my speech bubble out like this, where there's room. And then you decide what you want to write in here. I think I'm going to write, I want a cookie. Because the pigeon is always looking for cookies. I want a cookie. Exclamation point. I want a cookie. And this little guy's gonna say hi. Okay. So there you are, pigeon, duckling. Draw some illustrations. This will be ready to upload to Flipgrid in just a couple days. Have fun.